Fala, filho da puta!
Calma aí, maluco. Porra, vai machucar o bicho, cara.
Aí, não falei que ele ia falar, ô?
Vambora, porra. Vambora, porra. Mas, tá bom, tá.
Now, how are you feeling? You feeling okay? You feel well? Go and get you something? Do you want a glass of water? We're not really getting anywhere, are we, at the moment? Are you seeing something? Is there something you see over there? What do you see there, Johnny? What's this about Mama? Is this your mother? What's the matter? Do you want Mama to come in? Don't breathe like that. It'll make you feel really strange. I'm with you. Nothing's going to happen to you. Just calm down now. Just try to relax. Try and keep calm. Don't tense up. Just relax. I think you're getting a bit stressed out at the moment. Would you mind if I gave you an injection or something like that to make you calm? Should we try doing that? It won't hurt you at all. Just like a little bee sting. And then you'll be calm.
Fala, filho da puta!
Calma aí, maluco. Porra, vai machucar o bicho, cara.
Aí, não falei que ele ia falar, ô?
Vambora, porra.
Welcome to Paranormal News. I'm April Scott. There are disturbing reports coming out of Mexico that this eerie video shot with a cell phone cam could actually show an alien being trying to grab a teenage boy, rather than a hoax as initially claimed by skeptical journalists. This extraordinary footage is sparking heated debates on the internet and continues to baffle top experts worldwide who have pored over every frame since it first made headlines in 2005. Is it possible an extraterrestrial somehow appeared out of thin air, made contact with a human, and vanished? Digital analysis reveals the unknown entity seems to be hairless and has an arm too long to belong to a person.
Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?
In May 2007, this strange creature was found on a farm in Mexico. The farmer drowned it out of fear. Since the end of 2008, researchers have been carrying out tests on the corpse, but the mystery is deepening. Even serious scientists are wondering if this creature comes from another planet. The tests showed that the being is not known to exist on Earth. Its body has characteristics of both lizards and humans. It also has a large brain, a sign that it was probably highly intelligent. There are frequent UFO sightings and reports of crop circles in the area, leading to the suspicion that the being was left behind by aliens. Farmers also reported seeing a second creature flee the scene.
Vamos con el caso de Giovanna en Italia, una mujer que quedó embarazada de un supuesto contacto con seres extraterrestres, y vea usted lo que ocurrió. Verdaderamente impactó a toda Europa y muy especialmente a Italia. Max Schiaffino.
Se piensa que es ciencia ficción, una novela, pero el caso de Giovanna es impresionante por la cantidad de pruebas físicas, su testimonio y sobre todo un feto alienígena. Esta es la historia.
En la serie Misterio de la cadena 1 Mediaset, en julio de este año, se presentó La historia de Giovanna, una joven italiana de la región de Cerdeña, una historia no solo de contacto, sino de abducción. Todo comienza cuando tenía 4 años. Ahora tiene 41 años y habla por primera vez.
Recuerdo que era un disco volador que estaba flotando, de color metálico. No recuerdo cómo llegué adentro de él. Me veo flotando. Alrededor de mí hay 4 criaturas. Yo me veo sin ataduras. Me dicen que no me mueva.
¿Cómo te lo dicen?
Me lo dicen telepáticamente. Me dicen que no me mueva, que no me va a pasar nada, que no me van a hacer nada.
¿Qué es lo que iban a hacer?
Principalmente están en la búsqueda de material biológico, tejido, sangre.
Todo esto sería la clásica historia de rapto, de abducción por parte de estos seres. Pero lo interesante es que existen pruebas de estas visitas nocturnas.
Lo he recordado poco a poco.
¿Lo recuerdas por las marcas que tenías?
Sí, por las marcas que traía. La fosforescencia que salía de su cuerpo, que es una sustancia que estaba en toda su piel, que servía para manipular nuestro cuerpo, que servía como sustancia desinfectante, para que ellos no se contagiaran de nosotros y nosotros de ellos.
Al analizarla en laboratorio encontraron que esta sustancia no era natural.
Esto es lo que llamamos una sustancia silicia en base de mica. Esta es una muestra que se tomó en la habitación de Giovanna, que estaba en una tela enrollada en su casa. Hemos visto que no contiene nitrato de fósforo, que de manera natural puede dar la fluorescencia. Es una materia muy particular. Los electrones de esta sustancia están excitados, que nosotros llamamos modificados en su estructura, que da un gran campo magnético. Esto es como si el fósforo lo metiéramos en un acelerador de partículas que Giovanna no tiene posibilidad de hacerlo en su casa.
Narra Giovanna que con la luz hacen que los humanos no nos podamos mover. Quedamos a su disposición y que hay muchas cosas que no ha podido recordar. Pero ¿para qué hacen estos seres este tipo de pruebas con nosotros?
Porque somos una raza biocompatible. Somos la única raza biocompatible. Genéticamente somos la especie que más se acerca a su especie. Estamos ayudando a crear una raza híbrida. Es una raza destinada a la extinción, a menos que nosotros los ayudemos.
Como prueba de que lo que está viviendo es auténtico, tiene videos y fotografías de las naves que la abducen. Los videos son impresionantes. Son nocturnos tomados con su celular, donde se aprecia un disco volador desplazándose en un plano diagonal, con fuerte luz interior y que no se asemeja a nada parecido de la Tierra. Por otro lado, las fotografías son muy claras, bien definidas, con puntos de referencia o acercamientos donde se aprecia que se trata de discos voladores. Para finalizar, pudo fotografiar a uno de estos raptores. Tiene exámenes radiológicos donde presenta pruebas de implantes que tiene en el cerebro. Se determinó que era un objeto sin poderse calificar.
No tengo ninguna cicatriz donde se aprecie por dónde entró el objeto.
La mandaron a hacerse exámenes y el doctor encontró un ritmo cardíaco parecido a un bebé, pero no se veía el bebé. A Giovanna le fue practicado un aborto en su casa al tener complicaciones con el feto, y lo que encontró el médico fue algo espantoso, un híbrido entre humano y otra raza. Se grabó todo el proceso, Las imágenes son fuertes. Se encontró una especie de placenta donde dentro se encontraba el producto, con características humanas. Se observan 2 extremidades superiores y 2 inferiores. El torso, pero la cara, parece más a la raza que la está abduciendo.
Un aborto. Con una malformación. Era un monstruo.
describe what they look like?
I could, but it would probably take a whole lot of time. The reason I state that, when I got out in 1989, we had cataloged 57 different species. You have individuals that look very much like you and myself that could walk among us and you wouldn't even notice the difference, except for some of the things that they might be able to go ahead, even in a dark room, and touch an object and go ahead and identify what color that object might be. They would have a heightened sense of smell, sight, hearing. The situation is that you have various types of what we normally call grays. We didn't call them grays in the military, but you had at least 3 types of the grays. You had some that were much taller than we were. The unique thing that I'd like to point out for the most part is that the entities that we did catalog were in fact humanoid. Now this created a situation where the scientific community was trying to figure out why that would be the case, because you would expect that if life evolved on other planets, that they would take on some type of other being, so to speak, not necessarily look humanoid or be bipedal such as we are. But apparently we got quite a few of the species out there that are humanoid in appearance, and that creates a question that yet has to be answered by science.
Yes, and as I call on you, please state the news agency that you were with. Yes, ma'am.
Deanne Davis with United Press International. Could you please address the vehicle that there was a drawing displayed of? Why would this vehicle be on display at an air show? What is the power source that you are asserting is going to be so very useful? And how can you determine that this vehicle is not something that is being developed, by a government agency?
In fact, I think that was the testimony. This is an alien reproduction vehicle, and just to be clear, this means that it is based on advanced anti-gravity and zero-point energy propulsion systems. Those are the propulsion systems. They are being manufactured by a consortium of companies that include Lockheed Martin, Northrop, SAIC, and other corporations. They do have superluminal capacity, in other words, faster than the speed of light capacity. I think Mr. McCandlish and other witnesses, as he's identified, could go into more of the technical physics of it. I'm just a country doctor from Virginia, I tell people. I mean, really. And but this is actually what is the reason it's called alien reproduction vehicle, is that it's based on the study of extraterrestrial vehicles, but it is manufactured by human military intelligence, aerospace contracting arrangements. And this is very important. It means that we, Homo sapiens, have the ability to access this so-called zero-point field of energy, which is the ambient field of energy from which all matter and energy is fluxing, and can access that energy and generate all the power we need to run this planet without fossil fuels or pollution.
Do you have any direct evidence, though, that this, we're talking about the same government that so appropriately named a snooper program carnivore. So just because it's named the alien reproduction vehicle, considering the history and questions that have been existing for such a long time about flying saucers, do you know, is there any direct reason to believe that this is actually derived from technology? And are there witnesses who can attest to that? And how would this, a propulsion system, a rocket engine doesn't necessarily translate into electricity.
na Pražský hrad přijali. Ta schůzka trvala, jak už bylo řečeno, v podstatě 45 minut. A když odjížděli, zkoušeli jsme se zeptat premiéra Petra Nečase, jestli by to nekomentoval, neřekl pár slov. Řekl, že zatím nikoli, že až po jednání odpoledním ve formátu pravděpodobně o něch K12, tedy 4 zástupci z každé ze 3 koaličních stran v Kramářově vile. To by mělo začít ve 12 hodin a 30 minut. Nedověděli jsme se nic, dá se tedy předpokládat, že odpoledne pravděpodobně budeme úspěšnější. A teď se pojďme podívat na to, co přinesly poslední hodiny na české politické scéně.
CBS 2's Serene Branson is live at the Staples Center with highlights and backstage coverage we're seeing for the very first time. Serene.
Well, a very, very heavy debatation tonight. We had a very Darrison, but let's go to Terrace and look for the head of the pit.
And the Grammy.
And now they believe that they do have a fighting chance to accomplish that. Wolf.
Arwa's going to be with us for the.
To accomplish that, Wolf. To accomplish that, Wolf.
Like, what's up, everybody? This is Conejita, and I'm here in Germany. I don't know how the fuck I got here, but I got here, and I'm enjoying it, okay? Even though it's, like, fucking cold here, shit. Anyways, I'm giving a shout-out to, like, my sister Cynthia, and my shout-out to my other sister Michelin, who I don't know how she got that name, because sometimes I feel like she's a little too obsessed with tires or something, that maybe she got that name that way. I don't know, I don't fucking care. Shit, like, if you want to mess with my sisters, I'm gonna bust a cap with you, bitch. Anyway, so I have to be, like, really, really quiet, because I ended up with some family here, and, well, they're, like, from England, and they're, like, all proper.
Remain in place. Laws will remain in place.
que é médico? Certa. Ficou o doutor Jatene, ficou o doutor Zerbini, valendo R$1 milhão. Vamos ver, eu acho que vocês acertaram. Tem a impressão que é Zerbini mesmo, não é Jatene. Jatene é mais atual, Zerbini é mais antigo, não é? Não é? Tem impressão. Jatene! Que pena, eu tinha quase certeza que era o Zerbini. Sinceramente, porque o Jatene é mais atual,
bem
né?
Atual, ele é bem atual.
Bem atual, o Zerbini é mais... Puxa, olha, lamento. Até logo. Muito obrigado. Até logo, muito obrigado. Fazer o quê?
There's still kind of a reptilian side of our brain, right?
Thanks for watching NBC 33 News Morning Edition. The time is 6:26. Okay, so you know how we ask you to send in your pics so we can put them in our newscast? Well, you got to see what one viewer claims his friend found at a hunting camp in Berwick. I really don't even know what that is. The guy who sent it in didn't want us to mention his name, but tells us this is totally for real. He says last weekend his friend's family found one of their hunting camps destroyed, but the SIM card was still there, and so was this crazy image. I put the pic up on Facebook, and this is what some of you had to say about it.
This stick's getting pretty damn sharp. Eh?
Oh fuck, the smoke is in my face.
Well, you've been sharpening it for like 2 hours. No. You hear something?
No. The dog.
Okay.
Probably shy though.
Yeah, I'm gonna take pictures now. This stick's getting pretty damn sharp. Eh?
Oh fuck, the smoke is in my face.
Well, you've been sharpening it for like 2 hours. No. No. You hear something?
I'm hearing the things in my woods again. I don't know if you can hear the noise. I'm recording with night vision right now. I've been hearing the sounds in the back of my woods. Quite a bit. The heck is that? Oh my god!